everybody. Again, my name is Monét Rose and we're here for another video of Just Ask Mo. My mom is here with me because of a particular question that I got, but I want to go ahead and tell this young lady that I cannot be held liable if she takes my advice and it does not happen the way that she wants it to. I know this young lady personally, and she sent me this message on Snapchat, so I'm doing this because I'm trying to help her. So, her question was basically telling me that she's had a girlfriend, and I mean, I know that because obviously I follow her on Snapchat, but her and her girlfriend got into like a kind of like a small argument, but it happened a few days ago, and her plan was to tell her mom this weekend. So she was asking me if she should still even bother telling her mom with them arguing. Now, I'm making this video because for the last year and a half, I had a girlfriend, but I never really had the chance to be able to tell my mommy because my mommy is a very overprotective mother and took the phone that she bought me and went through it and saw before I had a chance to tell her. Now, my mom did not approve of our relationship in no way, shape, or form. So I want this young lady to know that that is a possibility. But that comes with the territory of being in love with someone of the same sex and your parents not have grown up doing the same thing. It is very different. Like when we raise our kids as a generation, that won't be as hard for us to accept as it is for our parents to accept. Now, me and my mom are holding hands right now because this is really hard. I hadn't told my grandparents yet that I had a girlfriend, and I planned on telling them, but me and her broke up recently. So I want this young lady to know that because I know her personally and I know that she was just as happy as me, like peaches and roses, that I think she should tell her mom just so that her mom knows that she's going through this situation. And her mom could react the way my mommy did and not really like it, not care to hear anything about it. Or she can be like my best friend's mom and, be open and accepting and be perfectly fine. But it's a toss-up and it's a chance that you take. But if you guys have been arguing and it's been going on for a few days, I have my mom here because her and my dad have been married for 20 years. And they argue, but they don't let each other stay mad at one another. They fight for one another, not fight against one another, but fight for one another. And that's something that you have to remember. If your girlfriend or ex-girlfriend or whatever is going on is not fighting for you, then you have to walk away. Like how my mom is trying to help me do. You have to walk away. But if your relationship is like my mommy and daddy's relationship, and she's fighting for you the way my mommy and my daddy fought for one another, then I would suggest not walking away. And I know my mommy is forever saying, we've been together for 20 years. You can't compare that to what y'all are going through because we got together when we was 27 years old. We done lived our life. We knew what we was doing. That she loves trying to say that.
Really?
Tell the truth.
I mean, the gestures are not necessary.
That's what she does. And I always tell her that the age doesn't matter because people do find the person that they're with for the rest of their life at a young age. How old were Mina and Papa when they got together?
They were, I'm not sure. I can't remember the exact age. Probably, how old am I? 47. Misha's 45. So mommy is 20 years difference between me and her. So in their 20s, I guess.
So they got together and they've been together for a long time. Like mommy and Papa have been together for a long time. Like holy cheese balls, a long time. Cause my cousin Katea, I think she's 24. Is Katea 24?
24 or 25.
24 or 25. And they had been together for a while before Katea even came into the picture.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're in our 40s.
I mean, listen, I'm just saying, that's a wow. That's a wow what to say in person.
With the children in the 40s, yeah.
Yeah, like, that's a long time. But I'm saying...
Your Auntie Dee Dee is the baby at 39.
Right. Oh, my God. Do y'all know how time flies?
Mm-hmm.
My little cousins are like 9.
You're losing focus.
I am. I'm sorry. But I'm saying all that to say that you don't want to be fighting for a relationship if your significant other is not fighting too.
So I have a question.
Okay.
Did the email say how long they were in this relationship?
No. It wasn't an email, it was a Snapchat.
Okay, so...
But her Snapchat message basically said... But I think they've been together for like a pretty long while though. I really do. Like at least like 8 or 9 months. Because I be watching them on their story.
Okay, so this is my other question. What's the age range?
They're my age. No, they're my age.
Okay.
Well, one is 19 and one is 20.
And I only ask, and when I tell you that you have a lot to still learn and live, is because at that age, it's my feeling that you're still young. And to be vested for that time frame is yes. Okay, I get it, because you're in a relationship for that time frame. So to bring that to her parents, her mom, it all depends on their relationship. Every mother-daughter relationship is not the same as ours. Everybody don't talk everything through. So if it's her goal, if it's your goal to talk this through with your mother, you need to understand what her stance is on the situation.
Because where her mom's would be, or where her girlfriend's is right now?
Where her mom is. Because at the end of the day, if she decides to take this information to her mother now, she needs to weigh out all of her scenarios.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you need to figure out if your girlfriend is even fighting to keep you around. Like, that's something to really think about. Because before you go to your mom, you're like, oh, hey, you know, I have a girlfriend. And then she's just like, oh, well, screw you. Then it was just like, it was a waste. It was a waste. Like, I really wish I had a chance to sit my mommy down and tell my mom. Because, like, as our relationship progressed, I was able to slowly but surely tell my mom, like, you know, like, she's treating me the way you want me to be treated. It took a year and a half, but my mom finally was like, okay, I will consider hanging out with you guys. I will consider it. And that meant a lot to me, because I was like, I'm happy, and my mom is finally like, even if it's just a smidgen, like, even if it was just this much, that was something for me. Because this was a person that I really could see myself with for the rest of my life. So, if you can see yourself with her, like I'm sure you guys have, because again, I've seen your Snapchat story, so I know that you guys were just as peaches and roses as me and her. If your situation is different than mine, and she's like fighting to keep you around, then I feel like fight for your relationship, and when you guys get back on solid ground, then you should tell your mom. Because then you can come to your mom like, I'm happy, things are okay, blah, 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 blah. But you don't want to...
You have to weigh that relationship totally against your relationship with your mom and your parents. Because some parents tell you to pack your bags and leave the house. Some parents don't want to hear what you're trying to say. And when I say that, I was one of those parents. So I did not support the relationship. I was not okay with the conversation about the relationship. I didn't want to talk about the relationship.
And then you had to
think
think
about
about
my daughter out of that relationship.
And then you had to think about how that can take a toll on your relationship. That took a toll on my relationship. Because my girlfriend wanted to be able to call my mom and have a conversation with my mom like I could do with hers.
Not gonna happen.
And that was her. And it was really hard. That's all things that you had to take into account. And I took all those things into account. But I knew I could have my mom and I could have my girlfriend, and I can still be treated the way that my papa treats my Mina, my Uncle Daryl treats my Auntie Misha, my daddy treats my mom. Like, I knew that. I knew all of those things. And I knew that my mom, there was a chance that my mom wouldn't accept it, but I knew my mom was gonna love me, and I knew eventually if I did marry my girlfriend, I know my mom wasn't gonna miss her only daughter's wedding.
Really?
You want to sit here and tell me that if me and her would have gotten married, you would have missed your only child's wedding?
I told you in my and then what did I tell you in my mindset right now? What was it? No, I was not attending.
She says that. She says that.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
She says that. I am my mom's only child, and then they have two from my dad's first marriage. But literally, I came from her womb. She wasn't gonna miss her only child's wedding.
Thank God, right now, that's not our concern. Right?
Exactly. She wanted it for so long, and she finally got it.
I'm doing a happy dance on the inside. I'm sorry.
And that's really messed up.
Sorry, Mo. We're being real, right? But no. I pray for her to heal and understand that she deserves better, come male or female. Whoever you're with needs to treat you right. No matter what.
I just want you to know that you have to make sure that she's fighting for you the way you're fighting for her. And if the relationship is meant to be, she won't let you walk away. And if she doesn't let you walk away, you can tell your mom. But if she lets you walk away, don't bother. Okay? So, this is the end of the video for Just Ask Mo. Again, my name is Monét Rose. And my email is going to be right here. Continue to email me with your problems, and I'll help you the best way I can. Thank you all, and have a good night.
You're not going to kiss me, Monet?
No,